Its membership is spread over the United States, Europe, Asia, Lagos, Abuja, and the homeland, which includes Port Harcourt.
The Wakrike Coalition is a central organization. Under Wakrike Coalition, we have Wakrike USA, we have Wakrike UK, we have a few other organizations.
Lifting our people out of poverty on the road to prosperity, one family at a time, is a mission statement based on a solid program where the acumen of members of Wakrike Development Coalition is fully deployed.
Currently, we are working on skills acquisition, trying to get our young boys into to get gainful employment. So far, it's working out very well, but we still need a lot of people, though. I mean, a lot of hands on deck.
We have been to 3 schools to issue out the scholarship items. That is 2 sets of school uniforms, school sandals, a crest, and then notebooks, and some also stipends for the students to sustain them for a period of 1 month or more.
Our full business plan spanning microfinance, skills acquisition, activity centers, marine industry, fish farming, and others is in place and carefully implemented. Loans for small businesses, scholarships at various levels of education, skills acquisition, training in various fields, free medical outreaches, research and development.
I think the main achievement would be in the area of the microcredit scheme, where we have we started in Ogoloma, and now we've extended it to all the clans in Okrika, and we're giving some money loan to women. We're told that women are the best people to use in microcredits, and because they repay, that we men do not repay. We take the profit and maybe drink our canary. And even the women of their own are setting aside 5% of their profit towards scholarships to help people who are in need, children who are unable to go to school with clothes, who don't have any clothes to go to school or sandals. They themselves are proud to do that, and we're really proud of it.
Talking about the gose2 project, precisely we started off in the year 2006 in the month of April with just 100,000, and the focus was mainly to empower the women of Ogoloma during the crisis, the Okrika crisis of militancy and all that. We realized that a lot of our women were no longer going to their regular fishing and all the rest because of the creeks were not safe for them. And it coincided with when our board of directors chairman, Dr. Hector Goma, when he visited, he gave us 100,000 to see how we can start up something, because according to him, in his own words, there's so much poverty in Ogoloma, so we needed to kickstart something. And from what we shared, he said he has had this concept for quite a while, but unfortunately, as at then, there was nobody to really buy into the vision, and this was a good opportunity. And we took the money from him and added our own little stipend to cover for the administrative charges to ensure that we actually started the program. It started on a very shaky note, but today you can see from little acorns we've been able to cover a wider ground. One of the things we did was to ensure that we were not biased in our selection, so we identified with women from the 9 biris in Ogoloma, and to see how we could empower at least a woman from each of the biris. And we had series of meetings and interviews. The selection process was quite detailed because after interviewing the women, we visited them at their business premises before we finally arrived at the number that we started with.